All right, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Let's jump into our next reading. Maya's teams of love and light, guardian angels and guides. Scorpio, interesting. Scorpio, let's get into your energy. Something about DNA, or this could be something that's like a familial pattern. Okay, healing. Okay, seeing something clearly and healing. Okay. This could be regarding the feminine or your mother as well. Could be about intimacy. I heard intimacy issues. Maybe you have some kind of issues with intimacy. Maybe you're either scared of it or paranoid about it, or you're the opposite end where you're obsessed with it, or if there's some kind of like maybe fluctuation secrets here, it says. I think this is Venus in Scorpio. So somebody here could have like Venus conjunct Pluto or Venus Scorpio elements or Venus in the 6th house. But yeah, you could find like your relationships are extremely intense, or there's something about merging with the 8th house, right, of shared finances. Yeah, there could have been some kind of like deception or illusions here in the past. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it could be dealing with a feminine, earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody, maybe a feminine that you had no stability with. Could be a Sagittarius influence here. There's some kind of balancing out or alchemizing of energies here. To move towards some kind of healing. Tell me more, Scorpio. There's something about bringing stability to your future, healing, and bringing that stability to your future. Tell me more. Maybe something needs to be fixed. I'm seeing friends, like Chandler and Monica, I think the name is. So maybe somebody here was friends or something, because I'm seeing that for some reason. And I think they had kept their relationship quite private in the show for a while or something like that. So yeah, something was not revealed in the past, or somebody was operating out of a sense of insecurity in the past, or something wasn't clear in the past, you weren't happy in the past. Scorpio. There could have been a third-party situation here, too many chefs in the kitchen. There's something about releasing burdens. This is a Sagittarius card. There was some kind of instability, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe there's no balance regarding like your home life or money. It's like somebody might want to pursue Knight of Cups energy here with the Star. Go ahead. Yeah, Ace of Cups, their new relationship to themselves, to love. They could be having sleepless nights about this feminine or something like that. Some anxiety, some regrets. Yeah. Somebody might want to extend some kind of communication. There could have been 2 feminines here, Scorpio. Some lack of happiness here, some betrayal energy here. Could be a friend, coworker. Someone is hiding the fact or strategizing in secret the fact they want to bring justice or balance or a new beginning. Perhaps. This could be a Queen of Cups in the reverse energy. Somebody who was hurt by something, maybe. Scorpio. There's something about stability. This person has to cultivate some sense of stability. Maybe this person literally relies on others, lives with others, doesn't have the ability to make their own decisions. For example, their soul is controlled by too many other energies around them, and entities, people, situations. Someone needs to bring a level of happiness to their life in order to bring stability and healing. Interesting. Because somebody's too broke to do it right now, or tell me more, Scorpio. Something about the church coming out of stagnancy. Okay, movement. Interesting. Yeah, because the only way you're going to plant the seeds is if you start planting them, right? So, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, there was definitely no stability in the way that something was being gone about in the past, or somebody's money was affected. Could be bad karma, could be bad decisions. Yeah, they definitely, with the Empress, the Ace of Pentacles, and Justice, this could be a Libra energy, or this just could be somebody very extremely Venusian, I heard. Just very beautiful, very kind, very caring. This could be a secret that somebody wants to invest or magnetize. So I feel like I'm speaking more for Scorpio men, or you're probably, or maybe a cross watcher. So there's something about watching someone or studying something. Yeah, Emperor, Empress, this is a union. The Emperor needs to come out of stagnancy with the Four of Swords in the reverse. Because the Four of Swords upright would mean like a period of rest. The opposite is the opposite, right? An object in motion it stays in motion. An object at rest stays at rest. Yeah, strength in the reverse on the bottom. So there's something here about like self-esteem or having the strength to overcome something. Strength is really important if you're dealing with like negative things, because usually this card has a lion on it. Yeah, and dropping all burdens that are preventing this forward momentum. 3 of Wands, planning for the future and opening up. Interesting. Lovers. Is that the Page of Cups? Yeah. So there's something here about extending an emotional offer, an apology potentially. Huh. Someone wants to communicate that they maybe want to invest in something, maybe. They want to manifest some kind of home. They're holding out for a hero. They've been holding on to you, Queen of Cups. Okay, I want to go ahead and read your card that actually came out. I think this is Venus. I need a hero. The inscrutable winged sphinx. Okay, the inscrutable, interesting winged sphinx. The head of a ram, indicating the Martian link in the sign of Aries, as a symbol of deep secrets of the past. Surrounding the sphinx are knots, glyphs, keys to many mysteries. Da Vinci Code, much. So it's kind of a beautiful card, actually, with the wings. And anyways, in matters of love, Venus in Scorpio is the hot house. There's a lot of karma, right? In the opposite sign to the natural home, Taurus, the gentle nature of Venus becomes an emotional fireball. Yeah, I guess Scorpio is more related to like the stinger, right? The military, the death. I know a lot of people that have like 8th house placements, work for the government or work for very powerful people or work in like accounting or like anything that requires a level of strategy and power. In romantic life, people with this planet/sign aspect are passionate, loyal, and strongly sexed. So they're usually extremely persuasive or smexy, so to speak. Their reactions are emotional and desires are intense. They are also secretive and do not talk about their inner emotional life easily. This card describes someone who idealizes friends and loved ones and makes sacrifices for them without a second thought. I think Scorpios can be very obsessed, though, in a negative light. Because I've known some Scorpio men that are just, Jesus Christ. Like, no offense. Letdowns can turn all this into cold indifference. Interesting. So maybe there is a level of indifference now in this connection, or because of what's happened. Even vindictiveness with the extreme nature of this personality. Also jealousy sometimes. Like I've noticed, no offense, like the worst Scorpios I've met were jealous. And I've met different types. Like I've met like fantastic Scorpios because they go within their depths. You know what I mean? They go in and they do that shadow work and they're so powerful. But then I've met some Scorpios that don't evidently do that and they just project outwards like this jealousy or vindictiveness. But I feel like the good Scorpios I've met were very like empowered. You could tell they were very I think they were very sexy because they were very much in their power. Like they loved themselves. You could feel it. They weren't jealous. They weren't vindictive. They weren't mean. They weren't cruel. They were deep, right? Which was so alluring or attractive in a way too. And I say this as somebody who has Scorpio in my chart. I'm just saying, kidding, but no. I'm seeing it from an unbiased point of view. I'm talking about others. The artistic sign of Venus in Scorpio can manifest in strong, dramatic contrasts. Right. Often it indicates interest in the inner mysteries and occult. Right. I have Venus conjunct Pluto in my chart, so I've always associated like when you have a conjunction in your chart, it means the two planets are acting as one, kind of. So if you have like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like Venus, the planet of love, is conjunct Pluto, or the ruler of Scorpio, and Pluto rules like death, rebirth, trauma. Like it's just combined, like this darkness with the love, I guess. There is a suggestion of financial gain through marriage or partnership with this card. It could also indicate a hint at inheritance. On occasions, this placing of Venus reveals a highly sensuous nature or overemphasis on sex. The sexual drive of Venus Scorpios is powerful, and if not overly sensuous, I find because Scorpio rules the occult, you can also attract anything you want, really. You can just manifest it. Venus can also rule money. So attraction, enjoyment in all its forms, pleasure, because that's what attracts pleasure. I don't know. Anyways, they do best with a creative outlet for the pent-up energy. Often this combination indicates the withdrawal of emotional response over a long time. Indicates the withdrawal of emotional response over perhaps in a period of celibacy. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, because it's either one way or the other. I feel like Scorpios are either like out there and being super sexual, or maybe they're not. I don't know. Honestly, the ones I've met weren't really. It was just people mistook it probably as that. Even like I was not active sexually much when I was young. Like I'm still young, but still like a secret liaison, so, a secret affair or something, liaison, a secret love, a passionate love affair. Money comes to a partner, a shared inheritance, an expression of extreme jealousy. So there's so many different ways Scorpio can show up, that's for sure. Also snipers, military, because it's Mars and Scorpio related, and they're both relate to like a death and aggression, and yeah, yeah. I don't know who I'm mimicking. Just sounds familiar. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. I hope you enjoyed it so far, Scorpios. I need to get more water. Scorpio people and placements. What are the messages from their? Someone could be spilling something, or spilling the tea, or spilling their guts. I don't know. Maybe somebody's like that. Maybe it's like either complete repression or overboard. I don't know. No offense, Scorpio. Sorry. Take action one step at a time. Okay. This could be about bringing that stability, especially if you're in your head a lot or moving out of stagnancy. They knew what they were doing. Pray for protection. Yeah. Okay. So Sekhmet, Sphinx energy. He likes to taste all the flowers of the rainbow. So somebody sucks. They dabble in dark magic unfairly. So you might even know or pick up that this person does this, and maybe that this is like a reason to detach. Because I don't know. Bad people don't like when people have power because they're trying to use you. Duh. Forcer forces things on you, forces way in, uses force to get what they want. Aggressive. I've definitely known a lot of Scorpio men that were like this, for sure, for sure. It's definitely grapey energy sometimes. Actually, all the time. No offense. They want poly too. Scared to tell you. Okay. So deal with the devil, I heard. Remind yourself you're finally free. I love that. So your soul is free. You are completely free. You have no obligations to anybody but yourself, your own path, God, and you, and anything else you want to manifest. You are completely free. You have, yeah. So I hope you feel that. Anyways, speak to trees / nature spirits for help. I love that. So speak to your spirits all the time if you ever need help. Your reality is based on your perspective. So they can definitely help you. I mean, everything's like connected. It's all unconscious. It's all sacred geometry. It's all metaphor. I'm hearing carpe diem and lifestyle changes. So I'm going to end it there. Thanks for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link. We'll leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.